federal government says youths, women, vulnerables and other critical stakeholders will actively participate in the 2022 United Nations Framework Climate Change Convention COP27 in Egypt. The Minister of Environment, Mr. Muhammad Abdullahi, gave the assurance at a pre-COP climate justice torch campaign by some non-governmental organizations in Abuja. The campaign was organized by Climate and Sustainable Development Network in collaboration with Young Digital Activist Volunteer, Gender and Environmental Risk Reduction Initiative, Global Initiative for Gender and Environmental Sustainability.
I can describe this protest actually more like a friendly fire, because we are thinking in tandem, in terms of the issues you raised. Africa is suffering the brunt of all this climate change effects negatively from the activities of the developed world. And so, like you also advised, the Ministry of Environment is driving the COP27 response from Nigeria this year. So we have outlined a number of issues that we want to highlight at COP27, including loss and damage, of course, including adaptation finance, of course, and generally we also want to talk about gender issues, involving women, involving the youth, in terms of, in relation to climate activities. So this procession is actually gingering us, pushing us, and trying to energize us as a government to do what is supposed to be done. So I can assure you that in COP27, we have the pavilion, the national pavilion, that will welcome the youth and women and other gender-related activists to ensure that they make their voice to count. The issues of loss and damage, issues of adaptation, issues of climate finance, and issues of drought are going to be addressed at COP27. We've had your, advocacy. We are going to attend to them. We'll do the best we can to ensure that we integrate these claims and assertions, in our own position.
Program Manager, Development Network, said that the essence of the campaign was to ensure the involvement of vulnerable women and youth at the COP27.
We have our messages clearly spelled out that please, the Honorable Minister, sir, as we head to COP27, concerning the climate disaster that is everywhere in Nigeria, ranging from drought from the northern part of Nigeria to the issue of flooding in about 21 states, we are calling on the government that please, as we go, the issue of adaptation is critical to us in Nigeria and Africa. The issue of loss and damage is critical for us as Nigerians and, of course, Africans at large. The issue of climate finance, it is time that beyond hearing of climate finance, that we begin to see the climate finance.
Executive Director Environmental Sustainability said that female gender should not be left out.
We want to say women should not be left behind. Girls should not be left behind. As you can see, 23 states already in Nigeria are flooded. At the end of the day, who is at the receiving end? Women, girls. So we are screaming today and we are asking for justice for women, asking for justice for the girls. Menstrual hygiene is going to be affected. The flood is going to affect so many things. It's climate change. Apart from the flood, we have drought. There's going to be surgency next year because of no food. Drought has taken rice away. What do we want?
Climate justice!
What do we want?
Climate justice!
When do we want it?
Right now!
Also, the Executive Director of Reduction Initiative said that floods have stripped most children of access to education in the country. The COP27 convention would take place in Egypt from November 6th to 18th.
I am representing the grassroots women, that woman in the market that relies on agricultural produce to earn a living, and speaking for the farmers, the rural women that work on secure lands. And what we are saying is this: the time has come for accelerated action on climate change. We want climate justice, and we are saying we want gender-just climate justice. We are here to present the climate justice torch to you on behalf of the ministry and on behalf of the government of Nigeria. And we want to say that as you proceed for COP27, which is happening on African soil, we are saying let the issues of loss and damage be taken into consideration.